Howdy hey, travel buddies. I'm Eric Preston, and this is EPT, where once a month I go on a low-budget trip to somewhere I have never been and show you guys how it's done. My trip is coming up in just a couple days, and I thought it would be a good idea to show you guys kind of my process for how I get ready for a trip. Number 1, orientate yourself. This is very important. 1, so you don't get lost, but also more importantly, if shit goes down and there is a zombie apocalypse or some major natural disaster, you gotta know how to get the F out of there. I don't want to be sticking around when there's some zombie trying to eat my ass, but in general, it's just a good idea to know where you are. So here's a little thing you can watch of some research I did for this coming trip. So, in Salt Lake City, Utah, when the city was founded, it was laid out on a grid system. If you remember from math class, it looks a little something like this, where your y-axis is north and south, your x-axis is east-west. The Mormon Temple is the center of the entire grid system, so your 0-0 axis will be right by the temple, which is South Temple and Main Street. From there, it goes north, south, east, and west. Other thing to keep in mind is their addresses are a little different. People will more commonly ask you for your coordinates than your address. First number is house number, second number is the street it's on. Other thing to keep in mind, blocks here are bigger. Every 8 blocks is 1 mile, so be prepared to walk. Not just a bundle of joy. Number 2 is transportation. Now most people will just say, get a rental car. But I'm not 25 yet, so that's a little more difficult. Option B would be bus, train, bike share, car share, walk. Walking's free. Get familiar with the public transportation. Easy way of doing that is just taking some screenshots with your iPad or on your phone of local systems so you know how to get around if you don't end up finding a map right away. Number 3 is lodging. Don't just plan on staying at a Motel 6. Come on. Friends, family, camping, homeless. My personal favorite is couch surfing. It's just like your friends or your family, except you don't know them. Chances are though, they're gonna be really cool and do the same thing when they travel. Number 4 is what do you want to do and see? Make a list of 1 through 5 or your top 10 picks, depending on how long you're staying, of what you wanna do and see. Your absolute must. And number 5 before going on a trip is to pack light. Those are my 5 steps before going on a trip. So I hope they come in handy for you guys. Remember, be good, be cool, be happening. See you guys later.